Pisces, how you doing? So I wanted to change it up a little bit because some people are saying, I missed the tarot bit. So I'm trying to just do a few tarot readings just to keep everybody happy. Just quickly, if you want to enter the raffle, you will see a AI video that I've made myself. It's not a scam. I've actually made it because it's on my channel. So why people think that it would be a scam, I've got no idea. Right? But like literally I've made a video that does it shows you all what the tarot deck is, but there's a new raffle. It's about including delivery and also an hour-long video free reading with me, video called Plus the Tarot Deck. It's gold and it's a really nice tarot deck, actually. I'd like it myself. But all in all, it's about $150 worth of stuff. So if you want to join, it's only £1 in order to join per ticket. So if you want a ticket and you want to see if you win it, it's £1, or you can buy multiple tickets and get loads of tickets free because there are bundle offers. Like if you buy 3, you get like 6 or 7 free tickets. If you buy 7 tickets, you get 16 free tickets, stuff like that. Okay, so the link to that is below for the new raffle, and then the other one is still running for the one-on-one video call. But take a look, see if you're interested. So let's see, Pisces, what have you got coming up for Pisces? I will say that at the end again, Pisces, because a lot of people, they skip the beginning bit and they go straight to the end. Why they do that, I've got no idea. Okay, so you might be talking to someone new. There could be somebody new here, okay, and you're intrigued about them at least, okay, or the name Lisa or Laura or Linda or anybody that has L in their name, okay. Let's see. Pisces, what they got coming up? 5 of Swords. Piss off, dickhead, I'm not bothered. Someone's getting annoyed that the other person won't communicate. Now, if it isn't that, because that could just be speculating, it can be someone that has ADHD. 5 of Swords to me is someone that suffers from ADHD. Okay, so this is sort of like friends and blah, blah, blah. But if this is a commitment or a relationship of some sort, this is someone that's getting really angry and pissed off that somebody won't communicate with them. Now, if this is a message, suddenly it's like, what the hell do you want? Why are you contacting me for? Okay, I told you no before. You just come back just to contact me because you what? You want attention? Was it not going so well in your other commitments of your life? So you want me now. You didn't want me before, but you actually want me now, meow. Might have something to do around a Leo, maybe. Okay, but I did reach out to you. I did ask you. I am trying to be honest. But this person's like, why are you communicating with me now? You want me now. You didn't want me before. You only seem to come back when you want something. Okay, now whether that's sex or a commitment or just to talk or just to be friends, whatever it is, it royally pisses this person off. Royal Sagittarius, you're all right. Is it Sag, Taurus, or Life Path 5 energy here? But this could be you reaching out to them or them. Emily, Melissa, Maria, Michael, Jackson, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine, Jack. Okay. But an argument is here. Let's see, Pisces. 8 of Swords. I tell you what this seems like. It seems like I'm bored, I'm lonely, I'm on my own. I contact you when I'm bored. And this other person kind of knows that. They know that someone contacts them when they don't have any other offers or anything else going on. They know, or you know, it's up to you. I mean, I'm just reading secondhand stuff, right? But it's kind of like somebody contacts somebody when they're bored, when they're frustrated, when they're sexually frustrated. This can also be like impulse, right? I have sexual desires, the King of Wands, okay, because of my dopamine of being ADHD, sometimes I want you, sometimes I don't want you. Sometimes I talk to you, sometimes I don't. This other person gets fed up with that, okay? So 8 of Swords to me is like a Leo energy because it's an 8, Leo Aquarian. And this is normally Leo, but I read in numerology, so I don't want to go too deep into that. But because this can be multiple energies of people. So I'm frustrated sexually, at home, bored, on my own, nothing really going on, generally happy, still happy with who I am and what I have. But if I haven't got a partner and I haven't got a sexual outlet, if I have ADHD, sometimes I can have these sexual desires and impulses, which is basically like a dopamine hit. Because my brain doesn't give me dopamine, I look for things of excitement that will give me dopamine, right? And that's why that happens with people with ADHD. If you have dated or you have it yourself, then you'll know exactly what I mean. If you've dated someone that has ADHD, if you are dating someone that has ADHD, or if you have it yourself, you'll pretty much know that sometimes with hormones, okay, and an imbalance of dopamine can make you have these sexual desires of impulse. Sometimes these impulses can relate us to reaching out to maybe an ex. I only say ex because this Five of Swords is here. Okay, we haven't clarified anything as yet. But to me, 8 is like, I'm at home, I'm bored, I haven't got anything going on, I'm on my own, I'm more than likely single, not seeing anybody, but I've got this desire, right? Because I'm not actually seeing anyone, and I may not be able to get anybody new to talk to, it's easier to reach out to someone that I already know that may be on the same wavelength, right? But this Five of Swords is like, but you keep playing games. You only ever want me when you want me. Is that all you want me for? Is just one thing? Is it just straight up sex? Is it just straight up no chaser? Like, I'm not chasing you. Yeah, but you don't give me any attention. You pay more attention to other people than what you do me. But then again, that's in the word. Attention deficit disorder. You don't pay me enough attention. I have ADHD. Right? It says it in the word, attention deficit. So let's see. Pisces, Four of Cups. It feels like this boredom approach, if you like. Like, I mean, I get it. I have ADHD and I do get it, Pisces, right? Say, for instance, right, you're sort of lonely, but you're not. You're happy, but you're kind of like, eh. And then you've got this energy that is here of like, but is that all you want me for? Because it is a 4. But is that all you want me for? You only reach out, right, and ask me when you want something. That's the only time you ever talk to me, is if you want something. You're not interested, because this could be anybody. It could be a friend. It could be anybody, right? But you only want me, like, it's kind of like feeling used, right? You're only using me just to gain what you want. There's no equality in this. It's just one-sided. You reach out because you want something, right? But I feel like you're playing games or some kind of like, and you reach out because you're bored and you're frustrated and you're on your own and there's nothing to do. But then, is that all you want me for? Right? Four of Cups. Right? You only want me when you want me. You only want to talk to me when things are not going so well in your favor, right? What is the Knight of Cups? Six of Swords. So it is someone that's wanting to come forward. It could be a metaphysical desire, but again, it's still an energy. It's like, I'm feeling, because empaths do this all the time. Empaths like always have a sexual desire of an empath, okay, because they feel energy, okay. 1 minute I feel this way, the next minute I feel that way. So it's kind of like maybe someone here may be cutting down on their amount of options that they may have or may not have, but it's like the other person sees it as like, oh, so you're trying to cut down on all the options and you realize that all the options that you had are really not options. Okay, like I'm the only option that you've really got is one individual person. That's the only option that you have. But you've been off wandering around trying to make different decisions and maybe trying to meet someone else. I haven't accomplished meeting someone else, so I'm still single, even though I've been out there playing the field a little bit, or Sheffield. But I've been out there a little while trying to play the field, realised that I haven't got any other options other than, I don't know, because like I said, if it's an ex, it's someone always seems to go back to an ex because they realise that all of the options that they got, they've expended all their assets. You know, I haven't really got as many options as I thought. They're all very, like I seem to get these midnight call girls or these very quick sort of energies that don't really go anywhere. They don't last very long before something's gone wrong and I'm not interested or they're not interested. It's just a quick impulse of a decision, but it doesn't never seem to go anywhere, right? That may be someone's pattern of behavior that they have, especially if ADHD is present, because ADHD can make you very sporadic in your emotions and you start going all over fucking like a fish or a shark, right? And you're like, okay, I'll go this direction. It's like, oh, fuck, I didn't work. I'll go this direction and I'll go that direction. And where's my erection going? And it's like, it's up and down. And here, like, it's kind of like that. The Magician. Why is the Magician here for Pisces? Four of Pentacles, yeah. See, some of this doesn't make sense in the fact that the sense that makes none, Libra maybe, or a Libra involved, not saying it's a Libra, but is a Libra involved, because that's the sense that makes none card. But it's like, I'm blocked you, but I still want your attention. I'm not speaking to you, but I'm also still trying to get your attention. Or I'm not interested, I'm blocking you and I'm moving on with my life, right? Or has someone actually got options and they want the attention of one person, but that person isn't giving them any attention either. They've got someone else and that person isn't giving them any attention. And they say, well, what the fuck have I got to do to be out here to be seen? Nothing, because no one's giving anybody any attention. Everybody's like, oh, well, that's not working out. I tried this connection and this person's really not that bothered either. And they're like, well, you know, I might as well just be on my own, right? It's like no one's truly committing to someone. I mean, that's what you get for watching tarot cards. Okay, trust me, everybody out there watches normally for relationships or, you know, it's no good watching for work, not really, right? And everybody that's more than likely spiritual is more than likely flawed in their relationships. Majority of people nowadays are single and more than likely will remain single. When you meet someone, they're pretty much going to have bad opinion of men or bad opinion of women. Me, I don't give a shit and I'm open for anything, me, pretty much. I don't fear. Okay, if you fear, that shows up when you, I don't want to go into that, but that's like when you're dying, okay, come up in Libra reading that. But fear is something that of an awakening. Five of Swords. See, again, it is. This is ADHD, it's impulse. Now, this might not be harmful. It could just be, I seem to be single, but I have people that give me attention when I require it. Right? It's like friends with benefits, maybe. Okay? Because if this is ADHD and it's not an argument or mind games, right, and it's just simple, it means that someone has ADHD. This is like impulse, right? Knight of Pentacles. Fast, desire, sex, impulse, acting off dopamine, right? This is like at work or where someone works or what they do. This is also my tarot card reader card. but it can be at work, right? You've also got this energy where someone may walk into where someone works, right? They're working and suddenly they lay eyes on the person of their ex. Like, say if you work in, I don't know, a supermarket or in fucking anywhere where there's a lot of people, where people can wander in, you kind of bump into this person in the street or where they work, where they physically work, right? And it may be someone that you've blocked, right? You've blocked them on social media, but suddenly you bump into them in the street. Ten of Cups. Yeah, see, there's the fucking sense that don't make any at all. Again, Ten of Cups, happy, open. Then you've got narcissism, gaslighting, confusion, and not speaking, and haven't seen your face before, talking to a ghost. Like, this could be the people that wander around after a psychedelic Blu-ray twat flame that hasn't been born yet, but they're my twat flame from outer space. I can sense them. It's called becoming an empath and regulating your energy of realizing what you are connecting to. Okay. I mean, is this the mind and the energy of X energies, right? X energies, where you've just knocked each other off all the time. It takes two to tango. It's never one person. I guarantee you this, right? Guarantee you this, right? Because I've done it and read the book, wore the T-shirt, spat on it, pissed on it, thrown it out, and then reworn it, right? The hard way. When you're arguing with anybody in life, or you're splitting up, getting back together, very unsure, blah, 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 you both come across as very fucking confusing. You both come across as narcissistic in a way, right? Because you don't know what each other wants. It's can't, people will say mirroring, but you know, the only thing that's mirrored is the soul, right? When it faces judgment. Okay. So it's like, it's unfair, yeah, but that's not fair the way you treat me, but that's not fair the way you treated me. You know, I tried to tell you, but you don't listen. No, you don't listen either. You only want me for when you want me. You'll just come back because you're gaslighting me. No, I'm fucking not. Why can you not understand the fact that it's not? I'm not trying to gaslight you. I'm just as you are, you're lying. Okay, blah, 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 so on and so forth. You've been off trying to get with blah, 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 so on and so forth, you know. You go off, you stick your dick in something else, and then you come back when you want me, and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, yeah, but, you know, you pushed me out. No, I didn't. Yes, you did. You pushed me to the point of not being able to be with you because of the amount of sabotage and the gaslighting, the fucking arguments, right? So you both see it from the way that you see it. But I guarantee you, majority of that time, it's where both parties feel that each other is gaslighting them, right? Lying or gaslighting, or all of the sabotage and the fear of engulfment, the fear of abandonment, and fucking hell, and you're emotionally distant, and you know, all this shit, right? It also relates down to people with mental health that are also trying to have relationships with mental health, right? Nine of Wands is a mental health card. It's also depression and God knows what else. And it's, like I said, it's also people that quickly abandon people because the amount of PTSD that they're... I mean, really, when you look at it, what's PTSD? Right? If you're a person that says, I'm suffering through PTSD, the amount of times we've split up and got back together, really... PTSD is something where people that go to war and actually are witnessing people getting shot and killed in Vietnam and fucking Kong, and they come back traumatized. That's PTSD. But Tarotland now is just so quick to judge people of like, you're a narcissist, you're a gaslighter, you're fucking giving me PTSD by breaking up with me. Really? Are people that sensitive? Right? But what you do go through is control issues. Everybody goes through control issues, right? Trying to control their impulses, their desire of what they feel they need at the time, right? But then the other person sees it as unfair. You only ever want me when you want me. So there's no getting through. But there's no getting over that rainbow when the smallest of dreams won't come true. I can't take all the madness the world has to give, but I won't last a day without you. Karen, Sharon, someone from Australia. What's the Eight of Swords? And any of you been on the twat flame journey for too long, focusing on the same one person? I can guarantee you, or Gary or Tina, for a person of myself that's probably had 8 or 9 spiritual twat flame connections that have led to awakenings, you don't just get one. Where some people are still under the illusion, I'm still sticking in there with the first one twat flame from outer space. I'm not going to make do until I have that ultimate love feeling. That's poppycock nonsense bollocks, and you may as well wake up from it. Swear to God, right? Because you're wasting your time waiting for that hypnotic gaslighting love. Because when it is that hypnotic, that's called an addiction. If you get hypnotic fucking, God, I hate you, that is addiction, and that also causes you to blame, right? If you get that very strong addiction, warm, hypnotic love, but nothing happening, that is addiction. That's you learning to be empathic, right? To stabilize and regulate your emotions, right? So you're learning to be an empath, a stable one, because everybody's quick to throw out the old, I'm an empath. Me, an awakening empath, run a fucking mile, Dave. I run a mile. Right? Because too sensitive. Way too sensitive. Okay. I can feel you're doing something, but I can't see it or know. Right? When you get a stable, I'll tell you as a guy, if you get a stable guy and you do all of that, the guy's going to go, fuck that, bro. That's one hell of ball of crazy right there. Cannot be doing that for a relationship. I'm looking for someone stable emotionally. If I find someone that's emotionally unstable, that's really not going to help. As a guy, I need someone that's got their shit together emotionally. Because the moment someone starts flipping out emotionally when I'm in a connection or commitment with them, fucking Lord above, that's going to be an awful relationship. Right? Vice versa. I'm sure you women don't want a fucking wet rag as a guy, right? That's all, oh my God, I'm dripping off you and I can't let you go. I need you. I want you. Oh my God, don't let me go. And that's a guy. Would you want that for a relationship? Right? So it don't really matter who I'm talking to. It's just, what's the Eight of Swords? I want to communicate with you. I don't know. You've got this very strange way of, Stephen Strange, but you've got this very way of communicating with this person, or then Kate. It's like now and again, but they're really not putting in any effort. Dump them, move on, find someone else. Okay, I always say this. If you like someone and they like you, they'll be communicating with you all the time, right? It'll be a reply back to reply, a message back, message back, talk back. Okay, not talk back at you, tell you to fuck off, or not reply. If someone's not responding and not replying and not putting any too much effort, You don't need too much more in a sign of like, this is really wasting my time. Okay. King of Wands. Because if you're a female, you could get a guy that's very masculine, doesn't need that much communication to, they just kind of get on with their own thing. King of Wands. See? Sexual desire. It's still there. Okay. It's like at home. When I'm at home on my own, it's like a booty call or something here. Sex, desire. Desire to also be watched as well here. Okay. Or not, What's the Four of Cups? The Emperor, the Seven of Swords. Holy shit. Someone's desperately to have their cock rubbed up in here. This is somebody that comes back in order to show you their dick, or I don't know. Somebody like, oh my God, no, I can't deal with that. Right? But, or, I don't really know. I mean, the Emperor is there of possibly wanting a commitment. But someone's got trust issues. They don't trust the person. I mean, how long has this been going on? Is there cheating? How long has it been going on? But this is a stable energy. 4 and 4, Scorpio, Aries. And I'm coming to talk. But someone's like, no. Someone's blocked someone as they're also trying to talk to someone here. I believe there's possibly 2 people blocking one to try to be able to talk to the other one. But the other one that I really want to talk to isn't really showing any signs either. Right. Let's see. Pisces. Don't forget, Pisces. I really would appreciate it if you was to join the raffle. It's about $150 worth of stuff there for £1 a ticket. Okay, gaslighting. It's right there. 5 and also 9. Confusion, gaslighting. Don't know what's happening. Don't know whether I'm being lied to, whether I'm wasting my time. What? If it's an ex, then that's definitely present, right? Because you've destroyed the trust. It's still trying to cling on to something maybe there of a desire of sex maybe, but that's it. That's as trust is gone, right? Or Justin. It's broken. It's can't be mended. It can't be fixed. Or Mendez. Pisces. This is why I'm single. Divorce. It could be someone that's getting divorced. Okay, you do have that energy there, which is Libra 2. Secretly married or divorced, or getting divorced, or talking to someone whilst married still, or trying to get divorced from someone that is of an ex. So this reading might be about what someone's going through individually by physically getting divorced. They're still married to a narcissist that they've broken up from. They're not talking. They're not really getting on. The only reason they're communicating is because of the separation of the children that may be involved. That's as far as that goes. That could be taking up the majority of this reading to say that this isn't how it's going with the new person. If there is one, it just means that individually, that's what the main messages are. This person's dealing with getting divorced from an ex-husband or wife, right? Let's see. sorry, but I cannot leave them. I mean, like I said, why can't this person leave their husband or wife? Because they won't get divorced? Because they're waiting for that? Or because they're actually still married and wanting to remain married? But somebody here also that isn't dealing with like marriages and all that sort of stuff. Somebody here is focusing on the wrong person that isn't going to go anywhere. They may have someone where it would go somewhere, but they're focusing more on the challenge, right? Because people that are spiritual believe that they're like Cape Crusaders, right? I need to save this person from their karma, or I need to save them from their worst nightmare, or I need to save them from this bitch, or the person that they're not supposed to be with because they're supposed to be with me. So people waste their time on that karmic cycle energy, and they pass up on all of the opportunities with people they know that they could be with, but that may not be good enough for them because a person may not look right or be right for them, right? Let's see, Pisces. The past wants to reach out to you. I can't make up my mind. It's kind of like when one fades off, I start thinking about the other one. And then when the other one doesn't really do anything, I start thinking about the other one. And I start thinking, well, should I maybe have this other one that isn't doing anything? Because I can't be on my own. I can't physically not have anything to do. I've got to have someone to play with. Sorry if that's offending one, but that's kind of what I'm picking up of the best terms I can kind of put it. Right? I've got to have somebody, and because I need somebody and want them, I've got two options of no one really doing anything. But I'll focus on one, and they may give me a little bit of, oh, hello. Yeah, hi. I'm bored with you now. I just don't really... Oh, okay. Let's focus on the other one. What's happening with the other one? Hello, Dave. You all right? What's going on there? Oh, there's nothing going on there either. Oh, fuck, I'm slightly bored now. There's nothing really happening there. Okay, which one? Oh, it's only the other one. The other one really isn't doing anything either. So I'm like standing here with my tits in my hand thinking, well, they may as well be bollocks because none of them have got any man cojones in order to be in a true commitment with me, when it wouldn't be me that's the problem, it's got to be them, right? That kind of notion, or the reality truth, is that's what's going on with a lot of people here. Okay? And then you've possibly, if some of you are single and you're not really dealing with anybody at all, just sort of, there's an X energy here that possibly wants to communicate, but without physically communicating, if you can make sense of that. Because if someone's on someone's social media, these knights and pages here, it's not just a page of swords that spies, right? Looks, right? All these cards look, right? Even that is looking. Right? It's also looking at a cup. Right? It's like I'm looking at a fish. So I'm looking out for you, like even when this person's like around town or whatnot. If you go out, it's kind of like this person's trying to keep an eye on to see if they can see you, to bump into you maybe. This person's, like I said, if they're on your social media in any way and they're on that, then they're possibly watching that. Now, don't lose your mind for those people that are, I bet they are watching my social media because I've left it open because I think that they might be. Don't fucking start following the white rabbit down an impossible hole of delusion, because that'll just keep you tracked and addicted to watching 10 billion different tarot readers to try and find the same answer of the white rabbit, right? Only believe or see of what you kind of know to be true or facts. okay? Because anything other than that is fiction. And you'll follow the white rabbit there for ages and follow Alice. And you'll be for ages trying to figure out whether that be true or not true, or hiding and fucking, blocking my social media and not going on Facebook and not using all of social outlets and stuff because I believe or think, right? It's up to you. A lot of people will argue me and say that they know. That's great. It's up to you. But that's there for multiple different people of different stories. So there you go, Pisces. Now, don't forget, honestly, okay, the package is about $150 of what it will cost me in order to send you this really nice tarot deck. If you want to see it, the advert will be at the end, but it is made by my AI. I've typed it in and got a narrator that's really fitting for the circumstance. Saves me having to do it. Okay, it's much quicker, it's much easier, and it's like an advert made by myself. It will show you pictures of what you can win. If you're very curious, the links are below. You don't need Facebook, even though Facebook is there as an option if you want to come and join. There are two. One's my business page, where we all are, and the other one, where we all are, is also my personal one. Can reach out for readings and anything like that, but get up to date with all the stuff that I'm giving away. This time, it is a physical object that you will have delivered to you from Amazon, okay, or from one of my moderators that's in America that will be able to buy it and send you it if it's cheaper that way. But I have to buy it, okay, so it's a really nice tarot deck. I would actually really like it myself. It's gold-plated, foiled, like it's really nice tarot deck. Take a look at it anyway, even if you don't want to participate, but it's only $1 or £1 to join. To not join, but to buy a ticket, okay, in order to win. Then you also get an hour-long video call with myself where you can ask me whatever you like. We can talk about things that are spiritual. You can ask the cards as many things, and you can ask me as many things as you want. So you win an hour with me if you can put up with me for an hour, and you also win the tarot deck for $1 per ticket. It's a steal, Dave. And you don't have to join Facebook if you don't want to. You can just participate. We've already had a winner of the last one. She got a reading, very satisfied with it. She got a reading. What happens is when you win, it informs me that you've won and gives me access to your details that you enter when you win. Okay? And then I send you a message saying, hi, congratulations. This is Steve from Seven Tarot. You've won the raffle. How would you like your prize? Okay? And I think it also gives you my details as well, but you can always contact me via the Facebook stuff. But it's all there anyway. If you want to join the join button where your tarot readings normally are, okay, this kind of reading is what you get on the other side, which is the join button. Okay? So thanks very much, guys. Really appreciate it, and I'll see you soon.
Hey everyone, it's Stephen AI here. And this is your chance to win something truly magical and one of a kind. I'm launching a brand new raffle, and the grand prize is something I'm incredibly excited to share with you. Introducing the Baroque Tarot Deck, a luxurious, collector-worthy tarot set that's both stunning to look at and powerful to work with. Here's what you could win. Magnificent gold foil design. Every card is adorned with shimmering gold foil accents that reflect the opulence of the Baroque era. It's like holding a piece of art in your hands. Luxurious magnetic flip box. The deck comes housed in a velvet smooth magnetic flip box with full color prints inside and out. It's designed to protect your cards and turn heads. Elegant Baroque patterns. Each card features intricate, sophisticated Baroque-inspired artwork that elevates every reading into a visual and spiritual experience. Colorful guidebook. You'll also get a full-color companion guidebook, packed with meanings, interpretations, and easy-to-follow instructions. Perfect whether you're a beginner or seasoned reader. High-quality materials. Made with premium 350 GSM art paper and rounded corners, this deck is not just gorgeous, it's built to last. A true treasure for any tarot lover. But hold on, just a second. There's also a bonus prize that you don't want to miss out on. Bonus prizes include a one-on-one live tarot reading with me. I truly hope you don't miss out on all of the fun. It only costs £1 to enter, which is the equivalent of $1.33. You can also buy bundle tickets. Buy 2 tickets, get 4 tickets free, up to buy 7 tickets and get 16 tickets free, completely enhancing your chances of winning. No, this is not a scam. This is Steve's AI. He has spared no expense when it comes to presenting the videos. Narrator. Please don't forget, all links to my Facebook pages are below, where you can also join, where I can send you promo codes for free and cheap tickets, where I also go live now and again, and we share stories of predictions that have come true in the past. But you don't have to join Facebook to enter, as there will always be a link provided below to enter the raffle website. So please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and look out for all the links provided on all websites and Facebook groups.